Hello, it's a pleasure to interview you. So how did you get involved in animation industry?
Hi, after I graduated, I went to the TV station, participated in the production of several projects.
Okay, so this interview is to discuss with you about the Chinese animation industry. Most of the international animation films are made in the United States. Well, the animation industry in China has been in the development stage. So what do you think is the reason?
Now, the quality of Chinese animation industry is in need of improvement, and the influence of Chinese animation is inefficient. It is difficult to open up the international market. For example, Borneo Bears is MI case. Adults or teenagers have not much interest in watching. Technically, the animation was fairly rough. It's not fun of adults.
So, do you think this is a common problem in the Chinese animation market?
Yes, on the whole, there are very few big budget movies. Monkey King, Here is Back is a very good film. Technically and artistically, it surpasses most domestic animations. In fact, there are many animation industrial parks in China. From the data, a large number of animations are produced in these industrial parks, but it wasn't great. Total box office receipts were high. That's because of a large number of animations. It's rare for an animation film to earn more than 1 billion yuan at the box office. It's obviously not comparable to international studios like Pixar or Disney.
So, do you think it's a matter of goal selection? It is known that children like watching cartoons. Compared with the big budget animation, the producers prefer to take the quantity as the advantage rather than the quality as the advantage when competing with other counterparts.
First of all, children are the most curious about everything. They don't care how the animation is. They all think it is good. After one, they can move on to next. As adults, they watch just selectively, which means some big budget movies might not for everyone. Some people don't like this genre, so they don't watch it. On the other hand, just making children's animation, the producer will get a very objective profit. Because the production cost is low, the quantity is huge.
Therefore, not producing high quality animation is not the current animation industry problem. Is that a re- result of market choice?
Certainly not. Technically, the domestic and the world's top animation production company has a certain gap. So from this point, China animation industry still has a long way to go. On the other hand, some producers may not care about the quality of the film, because as long as people watch it, they can earn money. This is an important point.
So you mentioned that the producers will consider making money, which means they will try to reduce production costs as much as possible.
Yes, so that is an issue in this industry.
In China, how long does an animator have to work every day, and when is the working day?
It depends on the individual. Generally, it is from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., but you need to work overtime if your work is not completed. As far as I know, almost everyone needs to work overtime and work 5 days a week.
Okay, so I read a very interesting report. So Rosen Digital's COO, Mr. Wu, said in an interview with Davis, the larger problem for Chinese movies is how the films are executed. Animation studios have struggled to find investment. Everyone can only handle a limited amount of work. So Chinese animation companies have to consider outsourcing most of their production.
Right, this is one of the technical aspects of what I was talking about. They can do all the work internally. Animation itself is an extremely complex business for big budget animation. In particular, 3D animation involves not only software facilities, that is, work efficiency, but also hardware facility. Expensive devices like motion capture and facial capture. And foreign large studios, the software is their own. They use their own software to create the effect they want. In general, China's animation industry needs to consider many aspects. If it wants to have a certain influence of export its own culture, there is still a long way to go.